Hey, what's up guys, Demolition34 here, and today we're going to take a look at Transformers Dark of the Moon Specialist Ratchet. This is just a plain repaint of the original Ratchet. I do understand that the colour scheme is based on the concept art of the first movie of the of Ratchet. I think that's what he's based off anyway. If you've seen some of the concept art of Ratchet for the first movie, he was going to be this colour, but they changed him in the actual movie into a green colour. But anyway, here is the figure. I really like this guy, much more than I thought I would actually. In fact, between the original and this one, I really don't know who I actually like better. This is just a very nicely done figure. Awesome repaint. I was also lucky enough to get a figure that doesn't have many paint splodges on it, so that's kind of cool. You know, the only change to the actual figure is that he comes with a different mech tech weapon. This is a repaint of Skids' mech tech weapon, but he's got some, he's got some red in there. Yeah, it's just the same mech tech weapon as Skids, as opposed to Ratchet's chainsaw weapon, which I thought is a lot better actually. I wish they'd just repaint this. They could have just repainted this grey, but they didn't. I really do think this is one of the best mech tech weapons. Wasn't too keen on this one, but that doesn't really matter. But anyway, onto the figure. Now, the paint apps are really nice. We have some very awesome silver on the side. He's got some on the back of the roof. Instead of, on the actual roof itself, he's got more of a greyish colour on these. I mean, they only use the silver for the side of his arms in robot mode and the back of his feet. So you barely get to see any different colours in robot mode besides the red and white. So that kind of sucks. I wish they'd use a lot more silver. I mean, they didn't really have to paint this top part silver. They could have painted a little bit more over here. I don't know, just put a bit of silver on it. But it doesn't really matter. But very cool looking vehicle mode. Love the paint scheme on this guy, and I really do like this guy. So let's get him transformed. Okay, so to transform, what we're going to do is it's just the same as before. Unpeg these sides like so. Come around here, unpeg this section. Try not to pull it off. The same problem is still there with this piece coming off, but just got to be careful with it. Yeah, anyway, sticks in the legs like so. Fold out the feet, just the same as the original, like so. And there are his legs. Then I'm just going to rotate this around, rotate out the head, and fold the chest piece down. You can lock it in by doing that. Then what we're going to do is going to push these arms forward a little bit. They do click into place. Then just going to fold around the arms and rotate these around like so. And then we're almost done. We just need to take this, flip this up here, and there is Specialist Ratchet in his robot. Now, the robot mode is really where the figure shines even more than the original. What I really like about it is the fact that he has got really tight joints on the legs and the arms. My original Ratchet didn't have very tight joints. His arms were kind of flopping everywhere. But this one has got really tight joints, so that is something that I really do like. And also, the colours look really nice. Definitely do like the look of the red and the white. It's just kind of funny that we get a red Ratchet, but we don't get a red Ironhide in the deluxe line. I mean, the Dark of the Moon Voyager Ironhide is an okay figure, but I would have preferred it if they just repainted the original red. But that's besides the point. We're talking about Ratchet here, not Ironhide. Very awesome figure. Let me just get a quick size comparison with the original, just so you can see the differences. There's not really a lot of differences compared to the mold. You can see that Ratchet, this Specialist Ratchet, is just red. There's no real difference there. But both very nice figures. I really don't know who I like more. I really like this Ratchet. I really like the colours on that one, but this one's really cool as well. Yeah, it's probably a tie. Obviously, you can take his mech tech weapon, peg that in there, and he's got a gun. You can extend it, just like all mech tech weapons. So that is really cool. I really do prefer this one though. This one's so much better. But overall, very nice looking robot mode. Now let me just show off the articulation. Okay, for articulation, he does have a ball joint up here. The head can rotate 360 degrees. It can't look up and down. It has a hinge joint here. Can also swivel. Hinge joint, and the hands can move a little bit. No waist articulation. He's got a ball joint up here. Can bend at the knee in 2 places, and the feet are on a ball joint. So he does have very, very nice articulation. You can get him into some awesome poses. So that is about it for Ratchet's robot mode. So let's get him transformed back into his vehicle mode. It's just the same as before. Fairly simple. Just going to rotate the feet around. I like to start here first. Gets it out of the way. Anyway, rotate the feet around like so. Unpeg that piece. I'm going to rotate the head around. I'm going to lift this piece up like that. Then what I'm going to do is going to rotate that piece around like so. Then we can fold out the wheels. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to rotate the arms around so that forms the middle part of the car. Yeah, do the same again. Also, I forgot to mention it does have Autobot symbols on the side, and it will say rescue. Yeah, forgot to mention that. Yeah, then what we're going to do is going to lift this up, flip that out, then we're just going to take the legs, just kind of fold them up there, like that, and they will peg in to a little post there, like that. Then we can take this, it's probably going to come off again. I've found that this one's really kind of awkward to get this piece in. It just doesn't seem to want to go in as easy as the original Ratchet. It's probably some QC issues, but it's nothing too major actually. Got to try and get it in place. You have to kind of have it flat to get it to go in properly. Yeah. Anyway, peg that in. Try to. Alright, I can't see why it's not going in properly. Oh, there we go. His foot was a little bent. Yeah, there we go. Then we're going to fold these pieces in, like that. And then we can just take the arms, and we're going to wedge them in there. Like so. You have to kind of make sure they kind of hook onto there in the inside. Do the same again. Like that. Make sure this piece kind of hooks in there. Tap everything together. Attach his mech tech weapon. And there is Ratchet back in his vehicle mode. Overall, I think that Specialist Ratchet is an awesome repaint, and I really highly recommend you pick this guy up. Anyway, that was my review. Hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I'll see you guys later.